Today we're going to be looking at the MAGPUL ZHUKOV stock that I just threw on the SGL-31. Those are the instructions down there. Now this stock is slightly shorter than the original stock that that this came with, US made Arsenal stuff. You'll see that's just a little bit shorter, but even with it folded down, it feels okay. And if you have a shorter stock, usually you might be a little bit more accurate. You can hit that button down there and then extend it out. The action on this guy is really tight. Most of the finish looks good. However, when I got this, like, oh shoot, I don't know if you could see it or if it's focusing good enough, but over here there are some little chink or little chips or little ding marks there, and it came like that. I just got this today and I just put it on, and there's no way for me to actually make marks inside that area right there. That's pretty difficult because it's being protected by this piece back here. Now if it's on like some other exposed area, you know, I can just say that it came like that and you would never know, but not lying here. I'm trying to collapse this thing, but it's like really tight. Alright, got it collapsed. Alright, I just want to look at the design for a second. So let's see, that hinge mechanism down there, can y'all see that? That little notch right there, that is gonna hit that hump when it folds in, and then that's what's gonna keep it folded, and there's no release button. So we're gonna see some wear on that little on that little notch over time. Best believe it. Now, oh yeah, and up here as well, those two notches. So once we close it, disappears. And let's look at some more of the design critiques. I'm sorry, I'm trying to maneuver the gun and the camera. Alright, so 2 screws. Got one right there. Ooh, that's a good close-up. And then one down there. Can we see it? Right there. Oh yeah. Bright day outside. And there's one down there. And this one screws into the stock, and there's a piece of brass. It's like a washer, as you would call it. And then this one, it's just metal, and then there is another piece of metal on the back side, which I'm about to show you. Let's find that with the camera. Right there. Right there. And you see those little ridges to the side in the plastic? To screw that piece on, I had to firmly hold that metal tab, and those little side grooves that you see there, it somewhat helps the metal stay in, but the thing is, it's kind of shallow, so if you twist hard enough, it'll just kind of pop off those little rails right there, or the little grooves right there on the plastic. So I don't know how I feel about that design. If it was more of like, you know, one of those little hex, what is it called, like the hex bolts or something, if it was like in a, you know, a grooved pattern, I would feel like that would be a little better. Why they didn't do that, I don't know, instead of making this little piece right here. And then another thing is in the back, there's like some kind of wedge that they made. Let's see. So, let's see. You can't see it from here, but there's like a wedge down there that once you tighten it, you just screw it in, and then it just, I guess, keeps it in place, which is cool. But I don't know, the design, you see that plastic is not, it's still like kind of rough. Like, it's not, a lot of it looks very clean, but it's not perfect, I could tell you that much. Like, there's like little things that are still kind of raw, and it didn't even give me an assembly tool. Like, I think you need a 1 1/8 inch, same tool that you would use for like a Midwest Industries rail or something. Put it close up. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh yeah, in there, or maybe it was the other side, there was still plastic. Yeah, that right there, I don't know if you can see it. That is like a piece of plastic that's like hanging off. Like, I don't know, the manufacturing quality control is not that great, especially for, I mean, if this was a $50 stock, I treat it like a $50 stock, but it's like a $100 stock, and for $100 I can get actual metal on my gun. So, you know, I think you're buying more of the design, you know, more than anything. However, this stock's pretty solid though. The Tapco one that I have, that's a folder, man, that thing is a piece of shit. I mean, when it's, I mean, it does its job, but when it's fixed and you try to wiggle it around, there's some play in there. But this one, it feels pretty solid. The design is very minimalist, like the engineering behind it with all the parts and stuff. They definitely cut some corners on it, but it looks good. You know, I haven't really used it much yet, but you know, those are just my few ideas about it. If it was a little easier to maneuver the back, you know, that would be nice. Shoot, I can't even do it right now. It's pretty hard. Like, the lever will go down, but I can't pull hard enough right now just because I'm holding this camera. I kind of need both hands to do it. An affordable option to get a folder instead of, you know, buying a folding assembly for like $200 and paying like another $300 to get like the factory AK type a deal. But yeah, I'll check it out and give you guys another review. But thank you for watching my video. Hopefully you'll have a good experience if you were looking to get this stock. If you're still skeptical, just wait a little bit and I'll give you some of my opinions on it. Thank you.